I've helped coach over 1,200 executives in the last 5 years through our programs, and here are the top 10 things that I've learned from coaching over 1,200 people. Number one, having a clear structure and plan allows you to remove all of the guesswork and focus on the implementation. I see so many executives spinning their wheels, getting stuck, unsure what to do, not really dedicating the time to get in shape because they don't want to waste their time. Having a clear plan, having a clear structure to work towards within your week is step number one for success. Number two, we know from the research and from scientific studies that you can maintain your progress on about 1/3 of the work, and in some cases even less. For example, when it comes to strength training, you can potentially sustain muscle mass on 1 to 2 hard sets per week. Now, what does that mean? It means that when you have a busy travel period, if you're going through a really crazy work project, then dial everything down. You can maintain your progress on 1/3 of the effort, and when you come out of the other side, then you can start to ramp things back up. There's only so much time that you can allocate during the day, and if you are going through that busy period, ramp things down, refocus on the other side, and dropping by 1/3 allows you to actually maintain your momentum. We see so many people who come onto the program, were in great shape, then they went traveling, then they got really busy, then they changed job roles and they lost momentum. So if you can dial it down, keep things going, then you can keep that momentum, which is absolutely key. Number three, you do not need to change your family meal. That is not where you're going wrong. Most people eat a standard family meal most of the time. If you're sitting down in the evening with your wife, with your kids, with your partner, it's probably going to be somewhat healthy most of the time. Different if you're eating takeout every night, then it probably has to change. Most people are going to get most of their progress from focusing on what happens during the day. So making sure that you're not, going out and buying convenience food or, just grabbing fast food on the go, and you're not self-imploding between 7 and 10 p.m. Do not need to change your family meal or eat separate to the family. Focus during the day and in that window before bed. There is never a perfect time, and the work is never done. Number four, executives who are exceptionally busy but actually stay fit and healthy simply have different priorities. They do not have more time, they do not have an easier life. We work with individuals who run public companies. They have responsibilities, they have kids. We have one individual in the program who has 9 children and runs his own business. He doesn't have more time than anyone else, he probably has less, but he has a different set of priorities. Part of his day is dedicating 30, 40, 50 minutes to himself and continuing to focus on improving that over time. Number five, accountability is the most important part of getting and staying healthy. Period. End of story. This is backed up in the research. When you look at what's called the Look Ahead study, this is one of the most successful studies done in long-term weight loss. They found that accountability and meeting with someone on a regular basis was the leading indicator of success. That means that on a program like what we do, we have a one-to-one high-level coaching program, that the relationship with the coach is paramount. So if your goal is to become fitter, stronger, healthier, find someone you respect. Invest in them, invest in their coaching, invest in their help. The accountability and the service that comes with it is going to be the best investment that you ever make. I work with a fitness coach 12 months of the year. That sounds strange coming from a fitness coach, but ultimately I am a product of what I believe in. If you don't know who we are, my name's Andrew Marsham. I'm the founder of the High Performance Health Program, and we work with executives who want to get fitter, stronger, and add quality years to their life. If that sounds like something that could be beneficial for you and you're looking for some structure, some expert guidance, and some accountability and support to get there, then just go to the links in the description and check out what we do. You can book a completely free call with our team to understand if we can help, and if we can't, we'll at least give you the roadmap to success so you leave the call with far more clarity. Number six, keeping things simple drives consistency, and consistency drives results. You do not need the most complex workout program, the most complex exercise program with every micronutrient perfectly timed throughout the day. You just don't need it. Some people need that, the top level athletes of the world who are trying to optimize everything. But if you're trying to get fitter, healthier, stay leaner, be around a long time for your kids, for your grandkids. The goal is to be consistent over decades, and focusing on minutia is not going to allow you to do that. Focus on doing most things well most of the time. I really am a huge advocate of keeping it simple, especially on nutrition for myself. I focus on hitting a calorie and protein goal, and that's about it. Now, that's made up of mostly whole, natural, healthy ingredients, so there is a couple of layers, but that's the high level. Again, keep it simple, keep it easy, and it allows you to be consistent. That's the most important piece of the puzzle. Number 7, sleep is more important than most people think, and 99% of people do not get enough. I made a conscious effort in 2023 to increase my sleep. The goal was to get from average 6.5-ish hours up towards 8, or at least give myself 8 hours in bed, and I accomplished that. And I feel better, I feel stronger, I feel fitter, I'm leaner than I have ever been. That's not just a feeling, those are backed up by actual data. My business did not go backwards. I did not lose time in the day. I became more productive, and our business is at the biggest and most successful monetarily that it has ever been, despite the fact that I sleep an hour more. So make the change, get the extra hour in your bed. If you have to go to the office 30 to 60 minutes later, so be it. Number 8, which diet you choose truly does not matter. This is obviously a hotly debated topic online. It's one that is incredibly religious even at times. It truly doesn't matter which one you go on. All of them work. What matters is adherence. What does matter on a tactical level is how many calories you're consuming, how much protein you're consuming, and how much fiber you're consuming as well. Those 3 tend to be independent of other factors there. Carbohydrates, fat, doesn't matter as long as you're balancing calories and getting enough protein in. Fruits, vegetables, doesn't matter as long as you're getting enough fiber in. Focus on what's going to work for you. What's going to work for you probably won't work for me, probably won't work for someone else. Ultimately, the goal is to find something you can be consistent with, that you control your calories on so that you maintain a decent body weight, that you get enough protein in so that it allows you to build and maintain lean muscle mass, and you get enough high quality fiber in to improve digestion and actually improve your risk of all-cause mortality or death by any cause. Number 9, walking 3 times per day for 10 to 15 minutes can be absolutely life-changing. Bear with me, this sounds really basic, but walking for 15 minutes 3 times a day equates to 22.5 hours of walking per month. That is very significant, especially if you're a sedentary individual. Imagine taking 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes on your lunch break, and walking in the evening with your partner or your family or your dog. That's very doable for most people. I appreciate if you're traveling, if you're a busy exec who's on the go, sometimes you're on a flight and you can't do anything about it. Or you're back-to-back in meetings during the day. No problem. I'm playing the averages here. 3 10 to 15 minute walks per day is something most people can do most of the time. There really isn't an excuse for not being able to do that, but the activity increase can be genuinely life-changing with the impact it has on your weight, your metabolism, your energy levels, your digestion, your exposure to sunlight. Just do it, trust me, and thank me later. Number 10, the 10th and final one here, is being a generalist in health is actually an advantage. If you are strong, fit, flexible, you're going to live a very high quality and potentially long life as well. Now, there are no guarantees, but you will have very little, if any, physical limitations as you age. One person who focuses on strength training all their days may not be as fit as they would like, or one person who focuses on cardiovascular may not be as strong as they like. Being a generalist, where you have some strength training, some mobility work, some cardiovascular work, is going to be far better in the long run for you as a human being. Find a way to incorporate them all, and you will drastically improve your quality and your length of life. If you enjoyed this video, off to the side is going to be how I got abs in 8 weeks. This is a bit more of a tactical breakdown. Go and check it out.